MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. James Paxton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch coming, here it is. In the air out to straightaway left. Frazier has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Taken. Now it's 0-2. Robertson, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Rosario moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big-time arm. 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Thank you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser shot.
Look, now the pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Shoots this one over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, Hero, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling part is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop Jose Iglesias. As a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Willy Adames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was The Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Neil Walker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ready now, David Rosario. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Kiermaier retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Joey Wendell digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So striding in, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Iglesias now at short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out. Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front, couldn't keep it fair.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Avisail Garcia would be next. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the 1-0. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 count and the pitch. And right into the shift. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Travis d'Arnaud is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 3-2. Popped him up. LeMahieu is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The sensation, number 19, Neil Walker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This is lifted out to left. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 offering. Pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He's set. The 2-2. Swinging a high chopper. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Torres scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Ready once again, David Rosario. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The first baseman, David Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Zach Godley, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Zach Godley.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So striding forward now, Clint Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Charlie Morton, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Into the box now, Torres. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series, and this is now a 7-run ball game.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, David Rosario. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 1. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Avisail Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy La Stella. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. To first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back,
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Domingo Germán will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 55, Domingo.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. A swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 2. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Morton, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Sliced hard on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series, as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Brandon Elmore comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Miguel Andujar, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate, Clint Frazier, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Into the box now, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Herman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. A bounce it to the left side. Iglesias is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wendell calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Now to the plate, Torres. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, David Rosario. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone into Monument Park. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
There's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Ryan Stanton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
fielder, Aaron.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Yankees lead it 13-2. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 53.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Ready with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Shot toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. He swings and grounds it to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tampa down to their final strike in this one, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that's going to get down out there. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Listella rounds the corner and is headed home. Darno rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's Neil Walker. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
No te preocupes de los detalles. Yo haré que todas las notas detalles. La gente sabe que somos de la calle.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The New York Yankees get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. James Paxton earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.